Hi there, and welcome to today's online workout. We've got another great week of workouts for you, and today we've got death by, and we've got actually two movements that we're going to go until failure. So the death by basically means you're going to do a designated set of reps. You're going to repeat those each round, adding a certain number to each one of those rounds, a certain number of reps to each one of those rounds until you cannot complete the movement in the designated time. So what that's going to look like today is we've got death by thrusters, death by burpees. So for the thrusters, you're going to start with 3 reps. You're adding 2 to each round. So first round, you've got only 3 reps. You're going to rest for the remainder of your time until you hit the 1 minute mark. Then you're going to do 5 reps. So we're adding 2 to the 3. So at minute 1, we're going to do 5 reps, and we're going to rest for the remainder of the time. At minute 2, we're up to 7, and we're just adding 2 to each of those until we hit a point where we cannot complete the designated number of reps in the minute allotted. When you hit that point, say you finish your last rep, it's 101, 105, whatever that is, you're going to jot down what number of rounds you did. So if we just get to 7, that'd be 1, 2, 3 rounds. We'll write down 3 rounds. Then we're going to take a breath, take a rest. We'll take a minute or 2. Then we're going to start doing the same thing with burpees. Same idea, different scheme. 5 reps is the starting point. We're adding 3 to each round. Because these are burpees, these might go a little bit faster. You're going to start with 5 reps on the first round. You're adding 3 reps to 8 on the first minute, then 11, and so on. Same exact story here. If I only get to 11 reps and then I finish, I will jot down 1, 2, 3 rounds. 3 rounds is my total. So what we're trying to do is get the maximum number of rounds for both the thrusters and the burpees. You're going to have to find a way to pace these. They're both going to ping your heart rate, get your heart rate moving up. So you want to make sure you're breathing, taking good breaths in between rounds, especially as your rest time diminishes, because that's when it starts to get hard. You start going almost instantly. At least the last 2 rounds will be almost instantaneous. You'll finish the last movement, you'll be 3, 4, 5 seconds, maybe even right on the minute, and then you're going to start the next one. So you really got to kind of maintain a pace that you can handle so that you can get a maximum number of reps and rounds. We're going to follow these 2 death bys with strict pull-ups. So if you've got a pull-up rig at home, or if you can go to a local park and find some pull-up equipment, you're going to basically do 3 sets of max reps. So what that means is you're going to jump on the bar and you're going to do pull-ups. You can do kipping, you can do strict, whatever you want to do, but just be consistent across the 3 rounds. And you're going to go until you cannot go again. So that means you're pulling up over your chin each time, and that last one you can get close, but you can't get it, you're done. So you're going to count the number of completed reps. That's the first round. You're going to take a minute or 2's rest, let's say 90 seconds. You're going to jump back up, do it again. Same count, and it'll probably be similar for the first 2. The third one may drop off in terms of total number of reps if you do rest efficiently and rest for the same period of time between all 3. But just see how hard you can get, how far you can get, and how high you can get on this pull-up. So what we're looking for the thruster, I'm going to demo this with a dumbbell, but you can do this with a kettlebell, you can do it with a dumbbell, you can do it with a sandbag, or if you've got some other weighted implement, go ahead and use that, a backpack, something filled, a jug of water, whatever you've got at home. So for the thruster, what we're looking for, we're going to go ahead and just pick it up. We're going to take it from the hang. So we'll bring it up into the front rack position. We're going to do a full squat, and on the extension, we're pushing that kettlebell or dumbbell, whatever your implement is, overhead. And that's going to be 1. So each time we start and finish here in the front squat position. So down, up, 1, 2. What that looks like from the side, I'm keeping my core tight. Every time I go down, I'm bringing my bottom back, getting into a nice squat, hip crease below knee crease. As I extend, I'm squeezing my bottom and driving like a punch. I'm actually punching my arm up into the air as I drive up to get fully locked out and get the dumbbell or kettlebell overhead. Now, I can do this a couple of ways. I can stay on one side for each round and then switch, or I can alternate. If you feel comfortable, you can get a nice alternating movement going. It's a little more awkward, or you can just keep it going on one side or the other. Just make sure, because they're odd numbers, that you find a way to stay mostly even. So that's going to be your thruster. Burpee is a burpee. We're going to come down to the prone position, chest on the ground, hop back up, get up in the air. If we are scaling, we can certainly do the athletic burpee. So that's prone, back up. We can also, as we get tired, 1 leg, 1 knee at a time, come back up. The idea here is just to keep moving. A thruster, I joke, is basically a vertical burpee or an upright burpee. So you're just constantly moving. Arms are going up overhead, body's going down into a squat, so just find a pace that you can maintain. For the pull-ups, like we mentioned, what we're looking for here, arms in a nice comfortable position, you're pulling that bar to your chin, right below the chin, and resting back. If you're kipping or butterfly pulling up, then keep doing that. Get as many as you can. I find that if you're really efficient and really proficient at kipping or butterflying, you're going to have a really high number. So it might make sense to go ahead and just go to strict. If you need a band or something to support you, go ahead and use that, but try and be consistent across all three. So today's workout is basically you're going to failure 3 times. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be maybe a little bit frustrating, but work through it. This is a great mental exercise for pushing yourself maybe one more round than you thought you could do. You hit that 59-second mark and you want to just quit, push for one more round. Get through it. This is a great way to just push your fitness a little bit further than you thought you could have done. Have fun today, and we'll see you next week, or we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.